before passing on to our discussion of particle of, we thought it would be interesting to analyze yet another entailment of particle on. Namely, we will be discussing what we call dative on, and we will make reference to a very famous line or utterance from the movie Philadelphia. By the end of the movie, one of the characters tells the other dying character, "Don't die on me." We're going to be discussing particle on in this context. The first thing that we're going to say is that die is an intransitive verb. That means that it does not require any locative complements. We can simply say, "Don't die." The question that we need to answer here is, why would someone want to say on me? Particle on is then syntactically omissible. It might not be there. However, it is there. That means to say that it is semantically non-omissible in this intended sense. The intended sense is the following. On, or dative on, what we will call dative on, introduces the sufferer of the action expressed by the verb. Hence, "Don't die on me." Or, "My kid doesn't eat on me," or "My kid doesn't do his homework on me." That means he doesn't perform a certain task and I suffer. In this respect, it is also interesting to note the striking similarities that there exist between these two expressions. He has cheated on me and he has cheated on the exam. Where on is followed by a real locative element, an adjunct of place, and on me is followed, and cheated in this case is followed by the dative use of on. That is, on here means he has cheated and I suffered because he has performed an action that has affected me, emotionally in this case. Other examples of dative on are the following. "It is on me," where "it is on me" is used in contexts in which there are people who are gonna pay the bill at a restaurant, for instance. So we will consider this to be an economic burden. We would like to clarify that this is a tentative hypothesis and a very plausible one. The expression is not on you, it's on her, meaning we got nothing against you, it's on her, we got a problem with her, right? Also expresses the fact that the person will be the sufferer or bearer of some sort of reproach, for instance. And last but not least, we got the expression "she has walked out." If we stop here, literally, the expression means that a person has moved out of a room. If we add the prepositional phrase "on him," what we mean is that the person in question, him, will suffer the consequences of her walking out. Basically, what she has done is to leave him, right? Finally, I would like to discuss the concept of metaphorical coherence, right? Coherence in metaphor is not like coherence in other domains or disciplines or walks of life. When this is a conversation I got from a movie by Woody Allen. It is called Small Time Crooks, and the lady's husband, B, the lady in question, are having a conversation, and he tells his wife, "Stop bothering me, I have a lot on my head." And B, his wife, replies, "Your head doesn't hold much." So it is important to notice that on is construing the head mind. I have a lot on my head, I have a lot of problems. as a surface, whereas hold is construing the head as a container. This is still coherent. Why? Because, as we said at the very beginning and basically all throughout our course, metaphorical constructions are cultural and arbitrary, and two different constructions of the head can cohabit, co-live in the same context. That is, we can say that a head is the, bearer of a lot of problems, and at the same time, a head holds a lot of thoughts or ideas. So this is by no means incoherent. It is totally coherent and totally logical in a metaphorical logic. Now, in the next episode, we will discuss of.